Hi children, I'm Match by Viraj and today we are going to learn how to make a letter the subject of a given expression. Right, let's look at this sum. It's an easy sum. Now what is happening here? First and foremost, we should understand that there are certain sum things that are known as operational couples. That is addition. If to be taken to the other side of the equal sign, it becomes subtraction and vice versa. Multiplication, if to be taken to the other side, it becomes division and the same if to be taken to the other side. Not only that, if subtraction is to be taken, it will become addition. If division is to be taken to the other side of the equal sign, it will become multiplication and so on. Keeping this in our mind, how do we find the value of x? The element or the term that is furthest away from x should be dealt first, which is 7. So what we do is we keep 7 as it is on the other side of the equal sign. Now we take minus 3 to the other side. The relationship between 2x and 3 is that 3 is subtracted from 2x. So when taken to the other side, what does it become? It becomes addition. Therein, the answer is 10. What relationship do we see between 2 and x? We see that 2 and x they are multiplied. Therefore, multiply 2 when gone to the other side, multiply 2 when go to the other side, it becomes division. We do not write division as such. Instead, we write it as 10 over 2. The final answer is 5. Now, children, the question arises, what if instead of numbers we had letters? For instance, 2x minus c is equal to d. Now, if you look at this closely, minus c should be taken to the other side. 2x is d plus c. Likewise, what you see here, there is no further simplification. So you have to leave it as it is. Also, 2x is a product of or multiplication of 2 and x. Therefore, multiply 2, go on to the other side, it becomes division. And now we divide the whole term by 2. This is one of the most basic structured making the subject expression that we have. Now let's look at another a bit more complex one, right? 3x over 5 plus c is equal to e. Now there is a combination of numbers as well as letters. Now what do we do here? Again the theory remains the same. The furthest element should be dealt first. Again we have to make x the subject in here. So we take plus c to the other side, which is 3x over 5 is e minus c. Now remember children, there is a small pattern. The new incoming letter or the number is always written behind the original letter or the number that was there. See, minus 3, we wrote plus 3 behind 7. Minus c, we wrote c behind d. Similarly, plus c when taken to the other side, we write as minus c, but behind is more or less like a regulation, not as a rule that we do. Now this 5. Yes, 3 and x they are together, but 5 is the denominator and hence it is further to x. Therefore, we take this divided 5 to the other side, which is 3x is 5 times e minus c. Now look at this. Now you might think why I have written 5 in front. Children, the whole term e minus c has to be multiplied by 5. Therefore, generally we write it as such. Now what you can see here is 3x, which means that it is a product of 3 and x like what you see here. It's 3 multiplied by x. Therefore, what is the opposite of multiplication? division, and hence you have x equals 5 times e minus c over 3.